Yo, what's good, everybody? My man,
Yo, what's
Podcast
going
K,
on,
what's
man?
good?
What's the word, man?
Same old, same old. You know how we do. All right, everybody, welcome to episode number 3 of the Sports Betting Jedi podcast. It's because your boy Sports Betting Jedi here with my man, Podcast K. You had to change your name, huh?
I had to change my name, man. We hot.
You won everything. So what? You undefeated since we started this thing.
6 for 6 since we started the podcast.
Yeah, man. I went to bed yesterday.
It's all right, man. You gonna
Oh,
make it in.
listen. All I could do is pick the right guys, man. Who did I have yesterday? I had Moses Moody, where he took like 8 threes. He missed damn near all of them. He only hit one. We took LaMelo as the top play. He took 11 threes and hit 2 of them. So, I mean, the volume was there.
The
And
volume was
then the
there.
last guy, I don't even remember who the last guy was, but that didn't even hit either.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yesterday I went with Tyrese Maxey. I think over 6.5 assists.
Mhm.
That was an easy hit. And my second play is Shea Gillis for 30. He's getting 30 more times than not. But even with your picks that lost, like a guy takes 11 threes. I'm okay with that loss. Just knowing that the shots, the opportunities were there. Pick another guy that takes 8 threes. It's not like we're picking guys, that's only taking 3 threes and we're taking them for 3 threes. So we're taking
Right,
guys that are,
right.
high volume shooters, and we're kind of getting our money's worth. Win, lose, or draw, we're getting our money's worth because they were putting it up there. So all
Absolutely.
losses ain't a bad loss, man.
No,
You know what I
listen,
mean?
that's part of the game. We already know we've been doing this for how long, so we ain't even tripping about that.
Right,
But let's get
right.
down to the nitty gritty. I mean, so your parlay yesterday, your 2 legs that somebody parlayed that was plus 181. So 100 paid $181. You swept that. Like I said, my plays didn't hit for the podcast. However, VIP went crazy last night. We had a plus 240 3 leg ticket. We had a plus 102 2 leg ticket that I gave as well. Um, Somebody actually hit our podcast parlay, but instead of playing my picks the way that I gave them, they actually took everybody for one less. That was a plus 331. They hit that. We had a plus 401 3 leg parlay that hit. And then, late night, like we said, AM to PM, around 10 p.m., I gave out Denny Avia for a triple double plus
Mm.
1,000. That hit. So, I know I didn't come through for everybody on the free play podcast. However, VIP, where you pay me, we get it done.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say VIP seems like an everyday affair, man. They hitting big in there every single day.
Listen, man, that's where I put in my most work, my most pain. That's why I snipe them up.
That's it.
Um, Also, I did say this yesterday. I told it was at the end of the video. I told everybody that golf was going to be going out last night. Golf actually went out this morning, and then maybe a couple of videos ago, I told everybody that golf is my absolute number one sport. Right? It's like me picking the NBA Finals winner or the Super Bowl winner every single week. With
Mm,
that said, we are in first place right now.
mm.
I picked Rico Hoey for the round one leader only. All right. So as of right now, we're tied. I gave that out. That was plus 4,000. That means 100 is going to pay 4,000. However, he's tied with one person. So as of right now, it's going to be split in half. So we'll be getting paid out $2,000 for that. And for anybody that's out there that's listening to this, just because I told you I took Rico Hoey for round one, that was strictly for round one. So if you decide you want to go play him to win the event, that's on you. However, I do not like him to win the event. I never took him to win the event, just round one only. So that's the update. It's not over yet. We still got a couple guys that are 3 shots back. But they only got like 4 holes to get it done to tie or even take the lead, which I highly doubt is going to happen. So it looks like the plus 4,000 play is going to cash, but we'll see in the next hour or two. Just check my Instagram to see if it hit or not. But more than likely, we're cashing.
Okay.
Small slate tonight in the NBA. We got NFL as well, hockey, and we got college basketball. What you like for tonight?
Um, so tonight we got I think maybe 3, maybe 4 games. Um, I just like 2 real simple picks. For the first one of the first games I saw was Sacramento versus Memphis.
Mm,
Um, Zach Levine been struggling a little bit, but I'm trusting him to break out tonight. Um, Honestly, I see him going for a big game, but I took him safely at over 16 and a half or 17 and a half as
mhm.
points. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a 25, 30 point game. Um, a lot of times you see those high volume scorers go through the struggle. They're due for a breakout, and I think this is the perfect team to have a breakout against. So I'm looking for 16 and a half or 17 and a half Zach Levine, but I wouldn't be surprised he goes for 25, 30. And my second pick, we're gonna go right back to what we've been doing. We're gonna
Well,
bet
let
that
me let
six,
me. I don't mean to cut you off. Let me just clarify something. So you're saying you want him for over 16 and a half, right?
16 or 17 and a half, depending on where you play it.
Are you also saying that they should potentially look at him scoring 25 points too, or no?
I'm gonna leave that up to them. Um,
All right,
I'm probably
but
gonna
you
play him for 25 to 30 points.
okay? So
But to
for
be
every
safe,
for the
I
regular,
do see him going over 17 and a half points tonight.
all right, cool. So that means for the regular person who doesn't understand, that means his top play is going to be Zach Levine over 16 and a half points. However, he also thinks he might go up to 25, right? So if you don't know what that means, that also means potentially if you're looking to make money on all types of levels, I would even think about playing a couple dollars on 20 points exactly. Maybe even over 20 and a half, 21 and a half, 22 and a half. Try to level it up. We're only giving you 2 picks, but we're giving you some insight on where we think that they're going to range from. So if
Right,
that plus 120 at 20 points looks good to you, I would take that. Don't just sit there and skip that money just because you want to get greedy and go to 25.
right,
All
right.
right, let's go. Second
So,
play.
anytime you play it over, make sure you guys are playing our base first. Our base is the 16 and a half, and we're advising you maybe you want to look into 20 and 25 points, but don't look into 20 and 25 without playing the 16 and a half first. Um, and my second pick, I'm gonna go with it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna go with Tyrese Maxey for 6 assists. Not the greatest value, minus 240, but that's also not the worst value. Um, I see Tyrese Maxey with Joel Embiid coming back. He's just coming off a 9 assist game without many guys to pass to. With Joel Embiid back, that's just another weapon for him to, um, facilitate too. So honestly, I see him going over 6 assists, but I think 6 assists is a safe enough bet. Sometimes Joel tends to dominate the ball, and with that being said, I think it's more safe to kind of take Tyrese for the 6. So my 2 plays, Zach Levine over 16 and a half or 17 and a half, with Tyrese Maxey for 6 assists.
Cool, cool. I like that, especially the Maxi one. All right, so we're gonna
One
go with my
side
play.
note, man.
My top play is gonna be in that same game that you just called, the 76ers game. Like you said, Joel Embiid's coming back. There's no Giannis on the team. I don't think Miles Turner is going to be able to just stop Joel Embiid, to be honest with you. Or even Jericho Sims coming off the bench is not going to be able to stop Embiid. So we're going to go in Joel Embiid over 17 and a half points. That's where the line is right now. That's going to be my top play. To be honest with you, Joel Embiid can get that in the first quarter, to be honest. He might even get it in the first 5 minutes. But just know he's going to have the volume and in a favorable matchup to where he can at least dominate. I think Joel Embiid 17 and a half points is the play to make. Um, And like Kay said, I like Joel Embiid to even probably go up to 25 at plus 340. So I would play 17 and a half, and then I would play the 20 points. That's at plus 134 right now. That'll be the second level you can go to. And then if you really want to get a little, risky, go to 25 plus points. And we'll take that for plus 340 as well. But that's after you do the 17 and a half.
Right.
My second play, because I had a bad day yesterday, I'm going to give y'all a really good value play. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the NFL. We're gonna go to that Bills game. Bills coming off 41 points or 40 something points last week. James Cook didn't get involved really. He had a terrible game. So we're gonna look for a bounce back game here against a terrible Houston Texans team, especially against the run. So we're gonna go James Cook anytime touchdown. I think he's due. And then for that risk play, we're going to go James Cook for the first touchdown of the game. All right. I never looked at the odds on that, but it should be pretty well. I would definitely take him to get the first touchdown, but safe bet, anytime touchdown. Um,
James Cook.
and I think that's it. I think that's it for me too. I'm not going to really even
Yep.
do too much. Even in VIP tonight, I'm not really doing too much. Well, I'll probably look at the college basketball slate, see if I see anybody that makes sense or NHL. But as of right now, most of my money has already been allocated on Joel Embiid and James Cook.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna get into podcast K plays as well. That's basically it from me. You want to let them know what we got in store for the weekend?
Oh, big weekend, man. We got big fight card boxing. I'm not gonna say too much, but make sure you catch weekend. This weekend we're trying to do a live show, so make sure you guys, are near your cell phones because when that alert comes out, we're going live with all the picks.
Absolutely. All
One
right, cool.
thing.
So just like you said, the big news is we're gonna try to do a live stream on Saturday or Sunday, if not both days, right? And if we do it on Saturday, we probably will try to cover as much NFL as possible. So if we do or do not do the show on Sunday, NFL will be covered, but that'll that'll be based upon how the first live stream goes. So we'll figure that out. But a little bit of details about that live stream. We will allow you guys, whoever want to be a part of the show, to call in. You can get on the screen with us. Or if you don't feel comfortable being on camera, you can always just call in to the show, have your camera off, and say what you got to say. We allow you to give whatever insight that you like for the plays as well, for any picks that you like in any sport of that day, or even in the future if you want to give out some picks for the next day. You're allowed to call in, give us your observations as well. We can all even be on the call, try to come up with a parlay as well. One pick from every person, depending on how many people is calling. There's no limit on how many people can call as well. The only thing with the live stream is I will advise when the live stream will actually happen. However, everybody who wants to be on the live stream, you need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. All right. In order for you to even get the notification of a live stream, you have to be subscribed to that channel and have your notifications on, because as soon as it goes live, it goes live, and
Right.
you'll be able to just be able to watch it. And when we tell you to call in, or if you do want to call in, we can send you a link. And if the live stream is not an option, we can always do a recorded show like we're doing now. Send you the link. You can get on it. Same way, same rules apply. And that's basically it.
That's
Um,
the key.
yeah, that sounds good. So one last rundown for the plays tonight. For me, it's going to be Joel Embiid. That's going to be the number one play, over 17 and a half points. You can then go up to 20 points at plus 134. You can also go up to plus 340 as well on 25 points. I like James Cook anytime touchdown. That's going to be my top play for the football play. And then you can get risky with James Cook for the first touchdown of the game. And then I'll give you a wild card play too. If Joel Embiid is, killing, I like him for 2 threes tonight as well. I think that's like minus 113. You could take that too. Kay, what's your play?
Two plays: Zach LaVine over 16 and a half points, and Tyrese Maxey from 6 assists.
All
Both
right,
guys have
cool.
the potential to go over those lines, but to play it safe, I like Zach LaVine over 16 and a half, Tyrese Maxey for the six.
All right, sounds good. All right, so everybody, we appreciate y'all joining us for the show again, episode number 3. Um, the shows have been great actually. So I'm enjoying all the feedback that I'm getting from everybody. Just stay tuned with us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video, and also make sure you comment and subscribe to the channel as well. We out. Oh, last thing. Here we go. Risk is a down payment to success. So if you don't take a risk, you're gonna stay where you at, and that's where we're gonna leave you at. All right. Later, y'all.
Listeners get paid.
Later, bro.